Okay everybody, so we're going to go ahead and get started with my model here. This is kind of a typical extension client. She has fine hair, and most of us with fine hair, you can see our hair doesn't really grow very well in the front. So I'm going to give her extensions. We're also going to do her color. I think an important part of extensions is the color and blending and that kind of thing. So in this video, like I said, this is just a typical client. I'm going to kind of do a complete transformation as far as with her color and extensions. We're going to kind of go ahead and get started. You can see her roots here are just a little bit brassy. We're going to kind of, cover her roots. I'm going to add a lot of lowlights through here. I find that with blondes, if you add a little bit of lowlights to the bleached ends, it makes it look a little bit less yellowy. So a lot of times with my colors, I start of course with the base, then I go in and kind of foil where I want to see a highlight or a low light, and then I also go through and usually balayage with either my lightener or bleach on the ends if I want to kick them up a notch, or sometimes I'll paint my semi-permanent the last 5 minutes to kind of tone any brassy spots down. But I kind of start by, traditional foiling. I'm just going to kind of start right at the nape here. I'm going to start by just adding some lowlights and kind of work my way up. Like I said, I usually start in sections and just kind of really look at the hair and decide what it needs. When I'm doing a client, I pretend like it's myself. And I think, would this bug me if I didn't have enough hair? If it does, I fix it till it's not going to bug me. Same with color. If I get down and there's like a piece that's not going to bug me, or if I'm like, oh, that piece needs to be toned, it'll just sit and eat at me. So I just tell my client, hey, I don't like this piece, or hey, I'm going to section this off. I find a lot of times we're not honest with our clients, and then it just bugs us, and then they're not 100% happy. So I try and be really honest with my clients, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to move this down a little bit, or hey, I don't like this one highlight here, I'm going to tone that down, and kind of look at hair like that way. Hair is so visual, it's sometimes hard to guarantee exactly how it's going to turn out. Okay, so a lot of my colors, if you've seen some of my colors in some of my work, I pull out the highlights and the colors with the extensions. That's why right now I don't usually even take a color unless they want me to do the extensions, because I feel like the extensions are half the color. I also believe that that's why it's important to know how to mix and match and blend and do both. It really creates a soft, natural finish for your clients. I feel like with extensions, a lot of people can place them, but it's really the fine tuning with the cutting and the coloring and things like that that makes it a really good product.